Well, boys, I went on ahead and done it. I cleaned the walls. Nice and clean. Now, I mean, I didn't get every single spot, but fuck it. It is what it is. And then I got the door. I didn't get over here, though. Now, if you look at that, and then look at that, I think you can see a difference. At least I can see a big difference anyway. But 1, 2, 3, and 4 panels haven't been done. And obviously, why? Because I got all of my shit over here on this side. It's either valuable, wooden, or that can rot. Namely, I don't want to get that seat over there in the corner wet. But anyway. All right. Well, got everything done, and this new case or whatever, I like it, but I don't like the fact that it's got this right. Well, you can't see from my side, but what it's looking at or whatever, it's like part of the case, and that's the reason why that part of the screen, like right here, is black. And there's nothing that I can do about it. Unfortunately, this is the way the lens is on it or whatever. It's kind of like the fisheye effect, apparently. And it just, tries to capture as much as it can on a wide scale. Yeah, I got everything in here done that I wanted to get done. I guess my old lady must be taking a nap, because I walked in there and tried to get her to come out here and look and see what she thought. But, I mean, it's okay. No big deal. She'll see later. Well, later as when she watches, I suppose. It's a real beautiful day outside today. About time for me to break out the pressure washer and do a little scrubbing on the homestead. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see that I moved the cabinet over there into that corner and got the cub over here in this corner, and it's opened up, quite a bit of room. Now I've got some other shit in here that's got to be, moved and whatever, but it's not that big of a deal. As far as the middle, I kind of screwed myself. I've got this fan over here blowing because it's hot as shit in here. But yes, I screwed myself. When we loaded the refrigerator to make space or to save space or whatever, I put aluminum, all the aluminum pieces, well, not all, but most of the aluminum pieces I had into the freezer section, and put quite a bit of steel in the refrigerator part itself. They gave me white goods price for it, which pretty much stinks. Matter of fact, let me go get the receipt and I'll read it off. Okay, I went and got the receipt. Let's see, False Recycling, their address, the ticket number, the date, my name. They gave me the wrong address as well, but it's okay, no big deal. White goods, price per 100 pound was almost $6. It was like $5.80. When I first went in, I weighed 7,800 pounds altogether. I think with white goods, the white goods itself off, it then dropped it down to 64, around 6,400 pounds. But anyway, I'm not gonna go through all the weights or whatever. White goods was $5.80. Aluminum cans was 44 cents per pound, I think. And I had 40 pounds of those. brass and iron was 65 cents per pound. I had 9 pounds of that. Aluminum old sheet 5%, 31 cents per pound. Copper drop wire is 35 cents per pound. Copper number 2 was $1.93 per pound. Prepared number 1 steel is a 3-foot section. $6.75 per pound. Then, you know, some more white goods and copper number 2 again. It came up to $152 even. So now you imagine now if I had not had put the shit in the refrigerator, this shit's been going out. Son of a bitch. Imagine if I had not put it in the refrigerator and I would have got a few more dollars anyway. It's not bad. You know, it's not. It's not considering what I had, and being that it's been a long time since I've done it. The last time I went was many years ago, and it was just a sheet metal on this building. Well, not this building, but the older building that was here. And I got a phone call on the way back, dropping the trailer off at my old lady's dad's. The man who'd been giving me stuff told me that he had a water heater and to go on ahead and get the table saw and the dryer or washing machine. Well, I was washing machine, excuse me, and a few other things that were out there. My old lady used to do a lot of scrapping herself, her and her ex, and that's what he did for a living. So now, you know, now that I got her on my side, she's gonna help me. She did help me collect many of those cans. I'd have to owe her probably about, I'd say 38 of the 40 pounds. You know, no shit. But I told her what I would love to be able to do one day would be to, you know, I'm going to buy a trailer out of pocket. You know, I'm going to pay for a small trailer out of pocket. That way I ain't got to keep borrowing other people's and, you know, whatever, right? God, that right there is bothering the shit out of me. I mean, it's not that bad on that side. It's just a little fuzzy. But it's I don't know. Just making sure. Yeah, that is the camera right there. Okay. I don't know. Fuck it. The case I didn't give but like $20 for the case, and it's a hell of a lot lighter than the OtterBox, and it's much nicer in my opinion. It fits a lot better. As far as the camera mount, as far as the full review, mostly what I said in yesterday's video, which ended up being uploaded today, by the way, was, and I've got to fix some shit on YouTube or whatever. I've slacked. I have not put my annotations in like I normally would. I have not put the cards in like I normally would. And I'm gonna fix that shit sometime either tonight or tomorrow at 1. But what the fuck was I gonna say? She's gonna help me do some of the stuff as far as being able to sort it and whatnot. I've already took apart the table saw, and it was like a stovetop counter type range. Basically it's just a countertop. It's got a hole cut in it. You put the range on top of it, or in the hole. But yeah, her ex used to do it for a living, and so she learned a lot of shit about it. And I mean, it's good to have someone that's got a little bit of experience to help you, you know what I mean? And I don't know. I was hoping to see about $300, honestly, especially with all that shit. But you live and you learn. And then I ended up forgetting. And that container of copper that I had, they said it was weighing 3 pounds. I'm sorry, but to me it seemed like it weighed more than 3 pounds. It felt like it weighed 5. But it is what it is. I can't sit there and say that they lied, you know what I mean? Shit, you just gave me $152 for bringing you some metal. Now, I don't know what they'll end up selling all that shit for. I did get a little bit of footage of the guy who was using the claw and picking up stuff and moving it around or whatever. But that's pretty much about it. I didn't want to push it. I think we ended up being there a total of maybe like 30 minutes, having to unload and sort and go over the scale a couple times. But next time around when I do it, things are going to be different. They're going to be better organized. I may end up just taking an X amount of shit one particular day or one particular weekend, getting the money for it, and then the next weekend taking a load of something else. Now I know that sounds like a lot, but I mean, you think about it. If I were to separate everything and load the trailer, let's say I had a truck and a trailer and it was full of washers and dryers and stoves and refrigerators and shit like that, right? Oh, I don't know if I mentioned I got a water heater too, but I think I did, but I didn't tear that one apart. She told me not to, that it wouldn't be worth it. She's probably right. They're gonna give me white goods price for it anyway, just as the dryer or washing machine. But yeah, if I were to take, let's just say, a truck and trailer load full of washers, dryers, and stoves and shit like that, that would be the bigger of the items out of the way, and then that would give me more room to do the smaller stuff at a later date, And like I said, I've already started back collecting again, with me getting all that stuff from over there, and we're not through. No. He's still got plenty. I would love to be able to come into a bunch of aluminum rims. I know we were at work and we took a load off one time. It was mostly rims and some old equipment and shit. Between the rims and the old equipment, it ended up bringing like damn near $1,800. I think once it gets to a certain price, though, a certain percentage of money, I think they ended up writing you a check versus going to the little cash thing and you take your receipt and you scan it and it gives you your amount or whatever. I would love to see $800 or $1,000 worth of damn metal gone. And I got more for the cans than what I expected. I mean, what was it I said? 44 cents per pound? Yeah, 44 cents per pound. And we're talking maybe, I don't know, 6 bags, 7 bags, something like that. then the more people that gets participated in doing it or whatever, yeah, it would be less metal for people to find, but it would clean up, things a hell of a lot better in this country. But anyway, enough of me rambling on about shit. The phone holder worked great. I recommend you buy one if you haven't. This phone case seems to be pretty good, minus the fuzz on this side over here. It's a case. I mean, if you want a case, you get a case. If you don't want a case, you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. But I've got to get my shit together and get up out of here and go find some food and stuff like that. So anyhow, let's just call it a day. As always, I ask you to subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think. And until tomorrow, stay groovy.